Guys, so today we're going to get baby Kendall dressed. I'm going to take off his PJs, and even though these match their Sesame Street Big Bird, but his pajamas is SpongeBob. So I wanted to just talk about how ways that I try to budget and compensate for my hobby. Well, we all know the number one thing is normally I sell a baby to get a new baby before I got to the point where I feel like I'm at my forever babies. But even so, I don't always sell enough to pay for all the babies. Like, for instance, if I sell 2 babies and I end up getting 3, one of them tends to have to be paid from my own money. So yeah, so we don't always not always able to do it that way. So ways that I have did is, for one, I have some me money. Like when I get a bonus at the end of this, at the beginning of the year, based off of my performance at my job, I will take that money. And I, of course, won't spend all of it on my hobby, but I would say, okay, I'm going to pay for a baby, or I'm going to pay half on a baby. And that is one of the ways that I have paid for my babies. But let's just say I'm not getting a bonus. Like now, I've been buying babies. And to try to compensate for some of that, what I do is I'm sorry. See, I can't do 2 things at one time. What I do is, like, I try to cut back on my eating out, which I've been really bad at, and I still haven't mastered that part yet. But since it's been a little cool, I'm going to go ahead and put him on this sweater outfit. I've been dying to put it on him. And if it gets warm, I'll strip him out of it. But I've just been waiting to really put him on this. But yeah, eating out, because sometimes, like, I can spend anywhere from $5 to $10 a day, which is from $20 to $50 a week. And then you times that by 4, and that's $100 to $200 a month I spend on eating out. So, and then you have people that does layaway, which is awesome. So if I cut out my eating out and I take my lunch, I'm almost there to buying me a baby. The other thing I've been doing is being patient and waiting for artists to run specials or sales, or have I bought a secondhand baby recently? No. I haven't bought a secondhand baby, but I have looked at a few. But yeah, that's another way, to save money. And I just try to cut back on some things. I used to go get my hair done every other week, which would cost me about $50 to $70 each time. And then when I do, like, more expensive hairdos, I could spend on one hairstyle $150 to $200. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but for black women, and getting expensive weave hairstyles and stuff like that, it can get very expensive. But I would keep that hairstyle in my hair about 6 weeks. So that would save a little bit, but it kind of all balanced out. So I stopped doing that, started doing my own hair, which was kind of good because my hair grew out much better than going to the hair salon and getting it cut. But I started doing that, and that saved money. And so all these ways I save money, and I don't eat out as much. And it's saving money without taking away from my kids, my household, you know, stuff like that. Because I don't know if these are going to look right on him with this, but we can see. And if not, he may just have to wear, he might just have to, yeah, I don't really like those. But he could wear socks. But yeah, we that's too busy. But yeah, anyway, for right now we're just gonna, should we leave the socks off? I don't know, we'll put these on for now. You guys tell me what you think. If I should take them off and just put them on some socks. I think I have some blue socks that might match. I don't have any real closed-in shoes for him. But yeah, so yeah, it's just cutting out some of the things that I don't have to have for myself. And that has helped me, like, budget to the point of saving money. And then I put all that into my hobby. And some people may say that's crazy or foolish, or why would you, deprive yourself of these things? Well, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I can do my own hair and look just as nice, and I don't have to spend all this money on, I hate that I left his comb, but I don't have to spend all this money on my hair and all that stuff and nails. I just keep my nails filed down and clean and stuff, and I go and get my, pedicure or whatever, as needed, and for the most part, the rest I put towards my hobby, because it's really what I really prefer and like best anyway. So I was just like, why even, waste that money when I can be buying another baby? So there's ways to like do things, or if you have a side hobby, or sometime I might work a lot of overtime, and if I work a lot of overtime, it's like, well, I'm working all this overtime. I can take some of that money and put it towards my hobby as well, instead of my paycheck. The goal is to not put as much of my money from my paycheck towards my hobby, because I don't want to take away from my household. So, because I do have 4 kids to take care of, and at the end of the day, I am their sole provider. So, yeah, so that's pretty much how I accomplish getting the babies that I get. And I'm very picky, so a lot of my babies are not cheap. So it's and of course you guys know there's not many free babies out here. I mean, I have 2, but yeah, they're just not cheap, and sometimes we have to sacrifice for the things that we want. That's what I do. So, feel free to tell me some of the things that you cut out or you do to support your hobby. I was about to say your habit. My mom, she gave me money for my birthday, and I actually paid off Dreamy with that money. Yeah, paid off Dreamy with that money because she had said, you know, she didn't know whether to buy me a baby or what to do. So I knew that she'd be happy about that. So that's what I did. And so that's how I got Dreamy paid off sooner and ready to come home. And I'm quite happy with that. Here's the guy. But yeah, it's just like, you just have to figure out what works for you. I mean, some people go out, party, buy expensive clothes and stuff like that. That's another thing. I don't shop as much as I used to. And I just cut out a lot of stuff. And once I slow down, like buying babies, I spend money in other areas, and it does feel good. But at the end of the day, my best reward from working hard every day is, I'm just showing you guys his hair. My best reward at the end of the day from working hard, I still want to play with the top of his head a little bit more, is being able to get a baby. But I was telling my friend, I am really, really close to being at my max, because I'm running out of space and I don't want my nursery to be just super crowded. So we will see. And then just as soon as I said that, I saw a real Reborn case that's coming out, Bountiful Baby. That is going to drive me nuts, because I really love that that sculpt. And so I'm really curious to see how that's going to play out with me not trying to get that. This little girl will not stay from being right there up under me. I'm going to modify one of these pasties for her. This is for my silly baby, but I think she deserves to have one. And I don't know whether, I guess because she has a pink, solid pink already, I may do this pink and white one. I don't know. But I'm going to modify one of them for her today in a clear color one, so that she can have a different choice. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do her hair too. Yep. So I'm going to set you guys up right here, if you don't mind staying with us a little bit longer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about doing something a little different with my channel, like once a week. And I'm going to think about it a little bit longer before I actually announce it, or, you know, consider doing it, so that I can be sure that that's what I want to do before I actually put it out there. I know a lot of people are starting to do second channels and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Like I said plenty times in the past before, I actually do have other hobbies that I partake in on a regular basis, and I could not introduce that to the Reborn world because it's not 100% kid friendly, and I know it's still a lot of kids that watch my channel, so I wouldn't want to, you know, introduce it here, but so that's, I wouldn't do that. If I did a second channel, it wouldn't be something I would announce here, because I wouldn't want kids on it. But I am thinking about doing something a little different to add to my channel. I just don't want to. I know that our interest is solely, our common interest is solely with our dolls and our babies. I call them babies, but I'll just say for this time, our dolls. But a lot of other stuff goes on outside of that I think would be kind of interesting to talk about. But I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I decided to brush this little girl's hair. I need to get her a little boppy over here. I don't know. I worry about when her hair is wet. I don't want her to put her hands in the way of her hair. Now it looks like she got a bald spot up here. Because I didn't brush it the right way, I guess. That's the only thing about these swerves and curves and all that. It's easy to mess them up. Now in person, it don't look like it don't look like a bald spot, but on camera it surely is not looking great. I want to try something, see if I can do something different with her hair. Let's see if we can do something different with me here. Okay, maybe I better get it back the way it was. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That's so rude of me. I've gotten carried away with her, and you guys, let me end this. I can get so caught up with her. Sorry. Okay. See you guys later. Oh, she does share the same passy with Kendall and Cameron. Their magnet is on the same side as theirs, which is pretty cool. But of course, she can't have blue, but maybe some non-gender passies. I try not to cover up her ears because I want her to show who she is. All right. Ooh, 20 minutes. This is almost like a real TV show, I guess. Sorry, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.